Hey, cousins, and welcome to another episode of The Dark Sides of Zodiac Signs. And the sign we're going to do today is Pisces, the dark side of Pisces. Pisces people are born between the months of February the 19th to March 20th. Pisces people have what I will say naturally beautiful energy. There's a light and dark to both sides. And with Pisces, they can be beautiful, positive energy, artistic, creative, just good vibes type of people, non-judgmental. They love everybody. And Pisces is actually the last sign of the zodiac. So they pretty much are said to have a little bit of every sign within them, so they can relate to everybody. They can almost understand everyone else around them because, like I said, they're supposed to have a little bit of every sign in them. So overall, Pisces are naturally people who are loving with good vibes, but on the dark side, because that's what we came here for, right? Today, to talk about the dark side of Pisces. And because they can feel things so easily and be intuitive and just pick up on all kinds of vibes, good vibes, bad vibes, like no matter what, whoever a Pisces is around, they will pretty much pick up that energy, and it can either go two ways. The Pisces will either run from it if it's bad energy, or they can pick up on the bad energy and actually copy it and become it. And the same thing with good energy. Pisces can pretty much become whatever they are around or whoever they are around. So with that being said, being intuitive is a good thing, but on the dark side, being intuitive can make Pisces extremely sensitive, to the point where, they might become Captain Save them. They want to save a person, help people who don't even need to be helped, or overextend themselves. Yes, they can be too empathetic. There's a such thing as being too empathetic, caring too much to the point where, again, you overextend yourself and you don't know to set boundaries and have limits. Being too sensitive can also mean being a crybaby, being too emotional. The smallest little things trigger you or tick you off or send you into a not so good place emotionally, or even with your actions. So being too sensitive. Another dark trait is being lazy. Because Pisces have this chill, good vibes, relaxing energy. Like a Pisces, I think Pisces are one of the top 3 signs that are like natural healers. Pisces can like touch you and make you feel good. Pisces can like be around you and heal you and make you feel good. They just have good energy. And this is on the good side, the positive side of Pisces. Not the negative people who are Pisces and operating on the lower vibrations. Like me personally, I have my Venus and my Mars in Pisces. So I do think I can have a healing effect on people and give good vibes and make the energy feel good when I'm in people's presence. But generally speaking, Pisces can be lazy. They can lay in bed for days. They can have the same pajamas on for days. Like they just really be chill. And when I think about people who are like heavy weed smokers and listen to music, I think about Pisces. They could just be lazy, or they might take their time to do things. They might be procrastinators, extreme procrastinators. A lot of time with the laziness brings out another trait, a dark trait in Pisces, which is being indecisive. And you can be so lazy to the point where you don't know what decision to make. Like you're just too lazy to even think about which direction to go. A Pisces is 2 fish. The fish are going in opposite directions. And there are some positive things to those 2 fish going in different directions. But on the dark side, it can make them indecisive. Because, Pisces naturally go with the flow, quote unquote, as the fish goes with the flow. And that can be a good thing sometimes. But to go with the flow negatively and just let life happen without having no kind of direction, no kind of guidance, and not being able to make decisions on your own, being indecisive and going with the flow can be extremely negative and detrimental to, a person's life. And going with the flow actually is another separate and dark trait of Pisces, because going with the flow can, again, not allow a Pisces to set boundaries, to know what's good or bad, to just actually become a puppet to people, a pushover, a yes man or a woman, So going with the flow is another dark trait. And a Pisces has to make sure that they're not being too passive in situations with people. Another dark trait of Pisces is being cheap. Being cheap when it comes to money, or just when it comes to money, because Pisces, generally speaking, are not materialistic, even though there are some that can be materialistic. Pisces don't care about a lot of the things that are like flashy, over the top. And again, I know there's some Pisces who are flashy, but I'm saying generally speaking, they care about just having like the bare minimum, only the things that are necessary that they need in their life. So with that being said, they can come off as cheap, always saying like, well, that's too much, or I'm not paying that much, or I'll just wait, or, they pretty much want to take the cheaper route and save money or not spend money, especially on big ticket items. Anything that's like expensive, they don't see no point in it. So being a penny pitcher and being cheap is a dark trait of Pisces. And I'm not dissing people who are cheap when it comes to like saving money or being frugal. Being frugal is different from being cheap. So let me make that clear right now. Another dark trait of Pisces is they can be followers. It kind of goes with what I said earlier about going with the flow. Pisces will pick up the energy around people who they're around and be followers, and copy other people's style, other people's, hairstyle, clothes, the way they laugh, the way they talk, the way they walk, the things that they like and dislike, their favorite foods. Like a Pisces would literally become the people who they are around. And that can be annoying to a lot of other people when they see that the Pisces is pretty much mimicking them and copying everything about them. So that's another dark trait. They can be followers and not, have their own sense of direction or their own mind, their own beliefs. And another dark trait of Pisces is because Pisces, they are known to be the damsels in distress. Like, oh, help me, save me. Somebody come to my rescue type of thing. And that goes for the men and the women. The men can have the same type of mentality. Like, oh, I'm a victim. And it actually is a victim mentality. So the dark trait of Pisces is that they can have a victim mentality. In every situation, they will always make themselves the victim. They will make themselves a victim in situations where it's not even a victim at all. Like, wait a minute, what are we talking about here? How is this about you? How did you get hurt? Why are you the victim, But it's like, no matter what's going on, it could be something as simple as they can't reach the top shelf in a grocery store. And it's like, oh, they got their hand on their forehead, like, oh, somebody come save me. Come get this, ketchup from the top shelf of the grocery store for me. But yeah, victim mentality. Another dark trait of Pisces is being a hopeless romantic. And hopeless romantics are something that people call themselves a lot. And they think it's cute. They think it's, like a novel, a love novel, and attractive and just like, But the mentality that can come along with being a hopeless romantic can become a dark trait when a person is stuck in that mental space thinking that they'll never find love, to the point where they're purposely exuding energy that says, I'll never fall in love. So they can have plenty of women or plenty of men who want to get serious with them, who maybe even want to get married to them and just have a life with them. But the Pisces will be stuck in that hopeless romantic mentality to the point where they pretty much can ruin every relationship that they get into because they have this hopeless romantic mindset, which is not cute, So Pisces, don't do that. Don't purposely destroy your chance of having a good relationship. And another dark trait of Pisces, putting others before themselves. And this kind of goes along with a lot of other traits of Pisces, but care so much about people. They care so much about, others. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being empathetic. But you don't want to be empathetic to the point where you're neglecting yourself, your household, your hygiene, your money, your job, your schoolwork, your education, your husband, your wife, your family, your friends, to help somebody else with their problems and their issues. There has to be a balance between what you do for other people and what you do for yourself. And you can't do too much for other people if you're not taking care of yourself first. So balance, yeah. Pisces, try not to put other people before yourself too much. Because another dark trait of Pisces is being too empathetic, which means caring too much. And it is a such thing as caring too much. There has to be boundaries. There has to be a limit to what people know that you'll do for them, because they will overuse you. Some people don't appreciate or aren't grateful for the good energy that Pisces can give, and they will use a Pisces, Oh, they see that you care all the time. They will use you as a constant and automatic forever crutch as long as you allow them to. So Pisces, be careful with caring too much. There is a such thing as being too empathetic. So Pisces, put yourself first. Another dark trait, which kind of comes from putting others before you and being too empathetic, a Pisces can be overloaded with, all of these different people wanting them and needing them for help and wanting to rescue everybody and save everybody and be there for everybody, to the point where Pisces are the masters of escapism. They will escape reality, escape the world, escape their life, escape people, problems, situations, without even going anywhere. A Pisces can be in their room, like I said earlier, with the laziness. They can escape to their room for days, weeks, and it might even be a little bit of depression with that. But they will run from problems, whether it be like physically running, because Pisces are actually known to be good runners too, good runners and dancers. They have, they're good on their feet. As far as escaping, they will escape to their rooms, escape somewhere to a different city, go out of town, turn their phone on, do not disturb, send you the voicemail. But they will do wherever they can to refresh and have a, fresh start from being drained by so many people and situations, from giving. So it's like a Pisces has to recharge their batteries. And it's kind of similar to Aquarius with this dark trait, but it actually could be a positive trait too, because, you, as long as you know that you have to get away, that means you're taking care of yourself. But it's the way that Pisces escape sometimes. It can destroy relationships because they're just cutting people off or ghosting people, going MIA without no explanation. But, they don't like to hurt people's feelings. So if they got to go, if it's too much, they're gonna go. But that's one of the dark traits, because escapism can be a good thing for self-healing. But if you're hiding and running away from your problems or situations, even if you do need a break, it's the thing with communication. And it's important to communicate to a certain degree, saying that you need a break instead of just cutting people off or ghosting people. Another dark trait is that they are easily influenced. Pisces can be influenced to do anything pretty much if they're operating in a dark space and negative space, or if they're not mature enough yet to make their own decisions. Because like I said earlier, they can be indecisive, they can be followers, they can copy people. But if they are easily influenced to the point where a Pisces can feel like they're being loyal and being a good friend if they rob a bank with their friends or if they do drugs. And a Pisces, a lot of times, know right from wrong, but they're not good with pressure, peer pressure, or somebody just being so persuasive to do something. Pisces are easily influenced. So you might see a lot of Pisces people who do drugs, even just smoking weed, you know. But these are just a few of the dark traits with Pisces. And if you agree or disagree, leave a comment, like this video. Let me know your experience with Pisces on the good side or the dark side. And subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned for more of my zodiac videos. Bye, cousins.
Y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellularize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.